Yes, guys. All right, guys. Now, on social media, I talk lots about dating and finding your best catch and finding someone that's the best in the world or whatever, right? And not everyone wants that, right? And not everyone thinks that's an idea that they want to use, right? Um, like Andrew Tate, right? He talks about the women he gets, which are beautiful. He looks good. He's wealthy, right? You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, if you're good looking or wealthy, then you probably don't think you have a problem because you're, sorry guys, because you're, one of the ones like Andrew Tate, right? I feel very good about my chances. I feel very good about who I'm going to get or what I'm going to do in my life, right? But if you're someone that's outside of that, you might be resentful and upset, and it makes sense, right? But you shouldn't feel that way because everybody's valuable, everybody's important, right? And no one should feel sad about themselves or anything, right? Now I know it's easier said than done. And you're saying to me like, well, if you're saying it, what difference does it make? I'm beautiful, right? But like beautiful people, look, Andrew Tate obviously says what he says, but I'm a beautiful person with a heart, right? And I don't like to see people be upset over, not having enough status or not having enough power or whatever, right? I don't like to see that, right? Because to me, that signals an unhappy person, and that's not something I like to see, right? Anyway, guys, like Andrew Tate is an example of someone that has the fancy cars, has the fancy girlfriends, has the fancy life, and that doesn't mean you can't get it. It's because you're not commensurate to the standard, you don't have status, right? There are people that have people in their lives that are super, super good looking. Maybe they're both poor, but you know what I mean? Status and money and looks, on social media, yeah, it looks good on social media, but not everybody lives that way. And some people have, there are variations and there's medium ground and there's people that shock you that have no status, no looks. In the conventional sense, everybody's beautiful, but they have nothing like that and they have the best catch, right? So, don't worry about all those things, right? And easier said than done. I mean, every video you watch shows stuff like that, right? But I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you actually see the people's lives that are like that, or you actually know some of these people, they may not be living as large as you might think, right? Anyway, thank you guys. Bye now. But I mean, if you want to have that life, go for it, But remember, living life can be harder than it looks, right? Bye now.